Well, hello there, people with internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome to part 6 of my Rome to the Let's Play campaign as Parthia. In the previous episodes, we were busy reforming our armies a little bit. Because we finally have infantry quarters, so we can finally train some infantry. We've already got our best infantry unit ever, the Parthian swordsman. It's not a huge, like, super elite unit or anything. It's pretty solid. I mean, it's roughly the same as a Roman legionary. But yeah, this is the best unit that we can get. We can't get any better infantry units than that. And we also have some Parthian foot archers and stuff. And we declared war on Armenia. We've conquered our first settlement here in Tushpa. And now I'm moving my king and stuff over to do other things. Yeah, I'm just waiting for children of mine to come of age. Because, yeah, I don't want other family members in charge. Actually, you know what? I think I can... what I'll do is I'll raise one army with an enemy family guy in it. And then I will switch them out once one of my guys comes of age. Because I don't want to just, like, deliberately hold myself back, you know? Alright, so that's that, and then we need to pop this guy over here to get the Parthian horse archers. Interestingly enough, actually, the camel archers have the same range as Parthian horse archers, which is longer than regular horse archers. These also have longer range, but they've got less missile damage. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do 2 camel archers in this army. Just to see what happens. And I will also do 2 Persian hoplites. So this army will have a bit more infantry than usual. Then 4 Median cavalry, and then the rest will be Parthian horse archers. As I said, the Parthian horse archers are the variable units in my army builds. I can exchange them for other units if need be. Okay, this guy's coming in to attack. Okay, even the balance of power says that this is pretty easy. Alright. Let's save it here, and then let's fight this battle manually. Because this is the king, by the way. This is the king of Armenia. So if we can kill him, that's of course going to give a severe blow to the faction. Because they will have lost their leader, and also this kills the army that was in their capital. So if we kill and annihilate this army, we can just freely roam into their capital, which name I've forgotten. Okay, so this is the Greek settlement that I've defended with Macedon a whole bunch of times, but of course, as Parthia, I don't have any phalanx, so it's going to be a bit harder. But yeah, here are the Parthian swordsmen, by the way. They look a bit Greek to me. Could just be me, but they have got a very Greek feel to it, in my opinion. Actually, put them all back. The most heavily damaged guy can go over here. They can also do shield wall. So I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna put them across. Shield wall! And then a shield wall.
Shield wall formation.
There we go. Both of them shield wall across. There we go. I think that works. Then here we have our Parthian foot archers, which are our best archers actually, because they've got more range. The final unit I have are elite Persian archers, but they have, I believe, less range. But I'm I'm not sure about that, but what I am sure of is that they have less missile damage. These guys have got more missile damage than elite Persian archers. Okay, we can also use the mob over here to... oops, I almost accidentally pressed the start battle without me being ready. I can use the mob to light these fireballs on fire. And roll them down the hill once these guys approach. Alright, this is... oh yeah, these stakes are to kill cavalry. So I'm going to put them across here. Yeah, I can put brimstone fire pits in here, and then I'll barricade this section because it's only guarded by 1 unit of swordsmen. So that just buys them a bit of time, and also buys me some time to move guys over there if that's necessary. So here are... oh, these are Parthian foot archers. Right, so I'll move these archers over here as well. It's not much, but it's at least something that they can just run around and do stuff. Alright, Parthian horse archer, of course, no use in the city, so they're going to exit through there. I'm going to keep the Median cavalry back here in order to defend the settlement once that's necessary. And the general can, of course, stay here. This is not necessary, they can just sit there and wait. Of course, the biggest issue, well, not really an issue, but the biggest threat is the humongous amount of horse skirmishers that they've got. So, all we need to do is just hold the line a bit and shoot them up with our archers. And of course, if they charge forward, then a lot of them are going to die on these stakes. And yeah, that's going to make the battle easier for us. So, Parthian horse archers can just exit the city there and run around.
Some of you just like to fight. This day is no different. We can vanquish this pack of make-ridden dogs. Who's with me?
Yeah! Right, here we go. The Parthian foot archers have already... yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, so a whole bunch of them have already died on the stakes here. Yeah, Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at my numbers drop just because they have so many fucking horse archers. Horse skirmishers, I mean, sorry. Don't give them credit for things that they don't own. There we go, that's nice. It's got some kills. Alright, we're shooting right in the middle of them. There we go.
The men are wavering.
Who the hell is wavering? Oh yeah, my mob! Mob, quickly! Quickly, mob! I completely forgot about my fireballs because... the attack came so quickly. Oh well, that was this mob that died, so it's not that much of a big deal. Okay, I'm sending the horse archers around. Median cavalry, you guys can take these slingers apart if you want to. Okay, most of the horse skirmishers are dead, which is good. Only these guys are alive still, but they don't really have a great angle, so... There we go. They're losing their slingers. Alright, they're not really coming anywhere else, so we can just send these guys over. Oh yes, there we go, very nice. The Parthian horse archers are walking in, are in the way a bit.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, really? Oronas III is the king of Armenia, apparently. And he's dying. Oh, fucking hell. Just go charge at them because they apparently are still alive. Okay. There we go, and send in the swordsmen to fight. Oh, they're gonna run around now?
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, there we go. We killed the king of Armenia. Oh, what the hell? The stupid horse destroyed my barrier. A general charge. Don't stay in combat for too long, but just give it a bit of a charge and then run.
Our general is under attack.
They're just fucking being shot at from every single direction. General, I did actually tell you to run away, but to run back. Jesus Christ, you're not listening to me. Well, at least we won the battle, but wow. That you just deliberately were disobeying all of my fucking commands. There we go. See, these guys took a hell of a beating, but that allowed us to absolutely destroy the entire army. See, look at the range in these archers. It's amazing. They can still hit them from there. Okay, you guys can stop. Look at that. Around 300 kills, every single one of them. Alright. Let's try to destroy this army entirely, so that the way to the Armenian capital is free. And yeah, as I said, we killed the king, so that's a good morale penalty to the faction. Now, I don't really understand why the king came over here in the first place, because the balance of power said that they couldn't win the battle, and usually what the AI does is they won't initiate any single fight unless the balance of power says that they can win. Which is very pathetic, and also impossible for them to know in the first place, but you know what I mean. Right, so just have to chase off these guys. Ah, there's the rest of them. There are just 3 guys walking over there, and then they have to kill them first, so all of them run over there, and then they have to, oh, hey, wait a minute, we have to go back to this guy, and then they run all the way back over there. Okay, the king has killed everyone. These guys have killed everyone. Oh, this is a different unit. Oh, okay. I thought this was part of the... Oh, these guys are gonna get away now. Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. It was a decisive victory, so that's nice. Yeah, those guys took a heavy beating, those 2 Parthian swordsmen, but it was mostly because they were being absolutely bombarded by every single horse skirmisher in their entire army. I mean, look at how many kills they have. All of their kills are essentially those 2 guys. The kills that the horse skirmishers got. And then my Parthian foot archers. 301, 295, and 248 kills. There we go, and the entire army is destroyed. Yeah, kill every single one that's left. Okay, Armenia... Oh wow, they... 4 armies?
I will be honest. I seek coin as token of your good.
Ugh. Shouldn't really be any way, shape or form that you would have been able to make that financially, but... Sure, we're just gonna have to assume that you have. And all 4 armies were away. Well, 3 of the 4 armies were away. Our child is born. We actually have a mission successful. And we even have bonus objectives. So I haven't even looked at a single mission yet. Alright, well, we already have this mission complete, so... All of these 1 settlement in area... Yeah, I haven't conquered that yet. I have a defensive or military alliance with Bactria. Maintain 10 units of various horse archer units. Okay, can you force march into the city? Yes, you can. Okay, you are going to conquer Armavir. There we go. Then you are going to force march to Tushpa, so that they won't be able to take it. And then this guy is walking over to where he needs to be. I'll stop this. Because you need to start moving to here, because you need to move in this province for your final recruitments. So what do you need? 2 more of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. So here we have Persian hoplites, which is actually better for defenses, because they've got more melee defense than... Well, they actually don't have more melee defense, but in general they're just hoplites, you know, so they are better at defending stuff. Alright, so let's fix up the city, build a temple, and then we'll build... let's build the horse things here. Alright, I'll send you to here. Our Samosata, which is right now the final settlement of Armenia. As you can see, it was undefended, so if I managed to move an army there, that would have been awesome, but unfortunately... I didn't know it was this undefended. Right. Also, we've come in contact with Colchis and Pontus. As I said, I was busy with the campaign as Pontus. Colchis, I mean. Pontus doesn't own a whole lot, by the looks of it. Pontus starts at war with Chimeria, and Colchis starts at war with Trapezoros, but. As you can see, they've already conquered Trapezoros. Also, how do the Seleucids like me now that I've declared war on them? Yeah, they like me less now, because I'm at war with Armenia. Release troops of Parthava. Oh, that's occupying a settlement. That's what that means. Oh, we can trade again?
For the sake of friendship that has been and friendship to come, greetings. Now, your words bring
There we go. Now they like me more.
I give you welcome. My people do not...
Military alliance is a bit over the top. That's a bit over the top, Seleucids. Oh yeah, there we go. I was expecting them to do this. So they've kicked Nabatea out of Nabatea. And the army is basically stuck here now because they kept on moving forward and they didn't realize they were being attacked in the back.
We fight for you, my lord.
Alright, so yeah, this army is training up its stuff. And within a few turns it'll be done. Oh yeah, that was the priest that I forgot to move. But yeah, I'm kind of expecting Egypt to go hammering down on, to go full hammer down on, what's it called, on the Seleucids. Oh, you motherfucking asshole.
There is much.
I hate it when they do that. They just start running around like crazy.
Trade and prosperity.
Alright, yeah, that's the next mission because I already completed the other mission before it started. Alright, that's the... Alright, I'm gonna have to move the king back to Gazaka. Alright, so you're moving to Arsata. Arsabosata. Okay, so this guy's gone in defensive formation. The other guy moved in the fog of war somewhere, and then this guy's force marching in my territory. Okay, so this is pretty much the same army, but then with less, horse skirmishers. So if they do decide to attack Gazaka, that would be kind of fine, actually. Yeah, they can make it to Ecbatana in force march, but I don't think they can make it to Ecbatana just normally walking. Because, of course, you can't attack in force march. Okay, so this guy's fortified, and he's waiting for me to attack, but of course I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is I'm just going to attack Arsamasata and take it, and then I'm going to own the entire province of Armenia, first of all, and I'm going to make sure that these guys don't have any territory left. Oh, never mind, they've conquered Hatra from Nabatea. So they like me because I went war with Armenia.
My friend.
I can't ask them to join the war. I can ask them.
I am honored to receive this embassy, and will listen with interest to all you have to say.
Of course, they'll say yes when I pay them this much. So I will actually do that after I'm done. Because I don't want to conquer Hatra, because it's going to take ages before I'm going to conquer the rest of Mesopotamia. So I'm going to conquer Arsamasata, which for some reason they've abandoned, which is a bit weird because it's their capital, so it should be their primary city to defend, but okay. I'm going to conquer Arsamasata, and then I'm going to pay the Seleucids to attack Armenia. And then hopefully... And then, at least, to get Armenia off our back, we don't have to worry about them, and the Seleucids will deal with them. And then, in the meantime, I've conquered one more extra province. And then, as I said later, we're going to move over to Bactria after we're done with Armenia. The most interesting thing is to see what this army is up to, of Armenia. No, Bactria, you are going to be dead soon. You don't know that yet, but I do. Okay, so they are attacking Tushpa now. And yeah, this is exactly the same. No, this is not exactly the same army as before. It looks like it, but they don't have. They have no Persian cavalry this time. Alright, I've got a bit less better archers. I only have Persian light archers this time, but we have. Huh? Oh, it's the I thought that was in Gazaka. This is the guy. Oh, okay, never mind. This is the guy that was in the fort. That's what this is. Right, well, let's fight this again. Well, same thing. Same settlements, but different. It's the same settlement, but they're attacking from. But they're gonna attack from a different sides. But what? No, they attacked from a completely different side last time, and this is very weird. In the original Rome Total War, at least it made sense. In the original Total War, if you attacked your settlement from the south, your army would appear from the south. But in here, it doesn't matter, because the king attacked from the exact opposite settlement of the city, and the king's army was also deployed here. So that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Alright, well, let's not forget the fireballs this time. Alright, this time, instead of Parthian swordsmen, we have Persian hoplites to defend the... The good thing about Persian hoplites is, just like regular hoplites, we can put them in hoplite wall, which gives them a humongous amount of protection against shit. See, bracing melee defense and shield strength. And of course they can't really walk or run anymore once they do that, but... Well, the general gist is going to be exactly the same. The cavalry is going to run out like that. Well, again, I'm going to try to remember it this time to use the mob to ignite the fireballs. Right, putting the stakes across here, because of course the missile cavalry are the first guys that are going to enter. And the barricade is going to be there. Medians over there. But yeah, this army approached from a completely different angle, but still it's deployed on the same side of the city. That just doesn't make any sense. At least in the original Rome Total War it made sense. They made sure that it was consistent. But in this one they don't really. So I have elite Persian archers and Parthian... Oh, I have some Parthian foot archers. And I've got more of these guys now, so that's nice. But yeah, Persian archers, even though they're not as good as the Parthian horse archers, the Parthian foot archers, I mean, they at least have the same range. They've got a little bit less missile damage, as you can see. Yeah, this guy was almost running the wrong way. Oh, are they gonna go this way now? No, okay, good. Alright, well, first we're gonna have some people die here. Except for the commander. Alright. No! Go, mob, go! It's too early, but whatever. Oh, that was useless. I was hoping for that to do a lot better. There we go. It's still... The result is still the same. With a lot of dead horses after each volley of archers. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Okay, the general is just sitting there. There we go. Lots of dead horse archers. Horse skirmishers. I keep saying horse archers. There we go. Yeah, you see, even though it's on paper these guys are worse than the archers had in the previous battle, you can't really see that. They're still doing a very good job. Okay, they're shooting on this guy apparently. Okay, another volley. Broken and shattered. Very good. Shoot at those guys. You just see all the arrows fly over the houses, and then these guys know their doom approaches. Just to quote a bit of a... to quote a line from the original Rome to the War. Okay. No, there's still 74 of those guys remaining, so... kill them instead. There we go. Now there are only 14 or 39 remaining. Oh, Persian archers, you guys are awesome.
Our general is under attack.
How? I mean, seriously, how? How is the general under attack? He's all the way over there. There we go, very nice. Well, the cataphracts of the... what's it called? The cataphracts of the general are dying now. In the meantime, the Persian archers can just fire over here. Just kill whatever. The general only has 18 guys remaining and he's shaken. My general's shooting at the general. At their general. There we go. The horse archers now getting into play. Just like actual Parthia or Persia, we will darken the skies with our arrows! Oh, the general ran away. I think, because I don't see him anymore. Oh yeah, there he goes! Archers, fire! Come on, try to kill him. You've got the same range as Parthian foot archers, so... where is he? I can't see him. And there's one guy remaining, and... wherever this guy is, he is, that's the general. He's literally the only guy in the fucking army that is left over. There's the skirmishers running away. Now you guys can actually go, just go here. Yeah, there's one guy. The general's seriously the only guy that survived. Yep, the Persian archers did their job very well. Unfortunately, the general managed to escape. You see, even this elite Persian archer unit got 54 kills. That's not bad. Okay, the archers can stop firing. Again, we'll just kill as many as possible, in order to ensure that they don't come back. Oh, there are deer over here. Engage! Oh yeah, those guys are still firing, don't do that. Alright, there we go. Just running all over the place. Anyone here running away still? No, they got everyone that ran that way. What's pretty funny is that in real life, there's barely anyone that actually ran all these guys down when they decided to run away. If they run away, they was like, alright, we won the battle, just let them leave. There was essentially only one country in the world that did this, and that is Rome. Rome was essentially the only country that ran everybody down after they were running for their life. In Greek and in Eastern culture, it was just normal. If they won the battle, if you won the battle, then the enemy is just allowed to leave. But Rome was like, okay, fuck you guys. And Rome actually kept on fighting and just kept on chasing everybody and killed everybody. Completely ignoring the rules of war. But yeah, Rome was at the brink of... Oh wow, I don't want to save the replay. I've got the replay already saved on my YouTube channel right now. But yeah, Rome was at the brink of death in the hands of Hannibal and Carthage, so survival instincts kept Rome alive the entire way through, even when they became a huge-ass empire. Alright, those two Persian hoplites that fought in the beginning, although they have a decent amount of kills, they haven't really suffered, they haven't really fared very well, but they did what they needed to do, and that was hold the line. There we go, another entire army destroyed. 2 of the 4 armies of Armenia are dead. Okay, they're not gonna attack Gazaka, apparently.
Your merchants are renowned as...
I'm actually gonna accept this, because I'm not going to attack Persia anytime soon. Okay, you can go here. There we go. So yeah, they attacked Tushpa and... Okay, they just ran away, this army. That was approaching Gazaka, but they just decided to leave. Ah, how cute! They're trying to re-establish their army. Ah, you know that I'm not allowing you to do that. There we go, and they lost another family member now. There we go. What was in here? Okay, that's actually pretty good.
We fight for you, my lord.
We don't need those. We need these stables. Actually, no, we can keep this. And then we'll build those stables here. That's a lot smarter. And we'll build a royal sanctuary in here. For mostly some culture. Because these guys give... Yeah, these guys give more wealth from culture. And also a lot of cultural influence. Which is not really necessary because it's already on 100% Eastern. That 0.01% Greek is gone now. What the fuck? How the hell are these guys allowed to train 4 armies? They only have 1 settlement. They only have 1 settlement, which means they are Imperium level 1, which means they only are allowed to have 2 armies. How the hell are they allowed to have 4 armies? I mean, of course it doesn't work because they don't have any farms, so they'll just die, but that is just... The AI just cheats their ass off, and they're not afraid to show it either. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Alright, well, there's another thing that we need to do, and that is to...
Enter, friend, and speak. We surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree. With these words, you...
There we go. So the Seleucid Empire has now declared war on Armenia.
My friend.
Hopefully, yeah, I can't ask the Seleucid satrapies to join, but I bet the Seleucids will do that at some point. So the Seleucids are now at war with Armenia, so Armenia, instead of 4, only has 2 armies, and they're fighting the Seleucid Empire, which is like 10 times stronger than them. But yeah, perhaps most of the Seleucid armies are probably down here, because they recently conquered that, so they may be able to catch the Seleucids off guard a little bit. Either way, we don't need to worry about Armenia very much anymore.
I am here, then. Speak your words, and be sure that I find profit in them.
They don't even want to pay me 500 denarii. The payment is weak, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay you guys any money. It's pretty weird, again. They should have done that better, where if you ask if if you're destroying another faction and that faction asks for peace, or you ask that faction for peace, because you have been destroying them so much, you are able to dictate the terms a lot more. So even though they won't... Like, of course, you can't ask them for 5 million denarii if they only have 2, of course. I know that doesn't work like that, but, you know, like... Even though it's not like, because now we're just saying they can pay it, but they don't want to pay me that much money. But they have no rights. They are in no position to make demands during the negotiations. Because of course I've been absolutely beating them from left to right. So they really should have put that as a feature in the game where you can dictate more terms when you're winning the war. Kind of like in Hearts of Iron 4, where if you have more war score, you are allowed to choose more things as your territory once the war is over. Kind of like that, when you've been declaring war on them for so long and you are beating them and you've like killed armies and conquered territory and all that type of stuff, then if they only have like 1 or 2 settlements left and they ask for peace, you're basically allowed to dictate whatever you want as the terms of peace as the terms of a peace agreement, because they have no right, they are in no position to make demands themselves. But here, they act as if they are the Roman Empire or something, which is very stupid. But anyway, we have actually conquered the entire province of Armenia, sorry. So yeah, there we go. The Parthian Empire is slowly but surely becoming larger and larger. So, our next task is of course to fix up the province here, to make sure that it's okay once we leave. Because our next target is to the south, or to the east, sorry. Bactria is our next target. We're going to conquer this province, and then we're going to take out those guys as well. And then move entirely back here, and then I'm also going to take care of Arachosia. And there, and then I'm also going to conquer all of Scythia. So yeah, that's basically what that's all about. I don't know whether I will actually go for Caucasia. I think I will actually. But we will see. And I would love to also have Chimeria as my client state at the Bosporus. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you almost enjoyed it. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army so you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here on the left of the video or the subscribe button underneath the video. So the Romans, Ave.